ask if they get it or not.
Okay.
No, I thought you know.
What page are we on? Page 111. This is line R, this is line S, this is line T. We've already identified certain types of angles and their relationships to each other.
Yeah, R and S.
Okay, which one needs to be moved?
S. It's
The bottom needs to go over a little bit.
Right.
How's that?
Good.
Good.
Should have cloned it.
But now the sevens are crossed.
Oh, but that messed everything up.
Okay, close enough. Shh. All right. Number 5 on page 111 says that if the measure of angle 1 is 105 degrees, find the measures of angle 5 and 7. So the first thing we need to do is identify the angles that we're talking about and the relationship between those angles. But when you're dealing with parallel lines cut by a transversal, the angles are either going to be congruent or they're going to add up to 180. So, first thing we can identify, there is no direct relationship between angle 1 and angle 7, but angle 1 and 5 are what? What kind of angles? Corresponding angles. And what do we know about corresponding angles that are cut by a transversal and the two lines are parallel? They're congruent. So if angle 1 is 105 degrees, then what's the measure of angle 5? Then what's the measure of angle 7? Why? Because vertical angles are congruent and angle 5 and 7 are vertical. Okay, very good. You okay? All right. Number 6 says solve for x. If the measure of angle 2 is 70 degrees, and the measure of angle 8 is 6x minus 2. How are we going to solve for x?
70 plus 6x minus 2 equal 180.
Wrong.
They equal each other.
Angle 2 and angle 8 are alternate interior angles which equal each other. So 6x minus 2 is equal to 70. First, you must establish what are these angles and what's their relationship. They're equal to each other. All right, add 2 to both sides. 6x is equal to 72. So x has a value of 12. All right, if we were asked to solve for y, we do the same thing. What's the relationship between angle 3 and angle 8? 3 and 8. They're same side interior angles, so they are supplementary to each other. So angle 3 plus angle 8 add up to 180. Angle 3 has a measure of 8y minus 40. Angle 8 has a measure of 2y plus 20. And when I add them together, they are supplements. And we would go on and solve that equation for y. Y actually equals 20. Okay? Turn the page.
Hey.
On page 112, when we talked about triangles, looking at number 9, you have angles 1, 2, and 3. Let's throw a triangle up here.
Wait, we were
Yes, we You are recording? Okay. What do you call angle 3 in this triangle?
Exterior
An exterior angle. What do we know about an exterior angle in a triangle?
It's equal to 1 and 2 added up.
It equals the sum of the two remote interior angles, which would be angle 1 and angle 2. So Claire?
Sorry.
Thank you. So the measure of angle 3 is equal to the measure of angle 1 added to the measure of angle 2. Okay, we need to remember all the little things that we had going on there. All right, so let's say if I told you, and now let me make it happen. If I told you that this triangle was regular, what am I telling you?
That all the sides are equal and all the angles are equal.
All the sides are equal and all the angles are equal. So if I said this is regular, could you find the measures of angle 1, 2, and 3?
60, 60, 120.
Angle 1 would have a measure of 60 degrees. Angle 2 would have a measure of 60 degrees. And in that case, since angle 3 is the exterior angle, it's equal to the sum of 60 plus 60. So angle 3 would have a measure of 120 degrees. Don't be messing with my stuff there. Okay? Parallel lines, triangles, and the things we know about them. And then the other thing we need to know is polygons. What was our equation to find, or let's start with this. All of the exterior angles of any polygon, however many sides, 3 sides, 5 sides, 10 sides, 50 sides. The exterior angles add up to what? 360 degrees. Okay, 360 degrees. If I told you that a polygon is regular, what does that mean about every single exterior angle?
They're all equal.
They're all equal. So if I said find one exterior angle on a 45-sided polygon that's regular, what would you do? If I said find one exterior angle of a 45-sided regular polygon,
Be like 45 divided by 260.
actually it'd be 360 divided by 45. Okay? Because if all the angles add up to 360 degrees, and there are 45 of them, and they all equal each other, then the way I find each exterior angle, Tim, pay attention, Burnett, pick up your head, is to divide the exterior angles by the number that there are, by 45. And I'd get that answer, whatever it is. 8? Okay, so each exterior angle would be 8 degrees. Now suppose I said this. There is a regular polygon and each exterior angle is equal to 10 degrees. How many sides are there? Well, if the polygon's regular and I divide 360 by the number of angles to find out what each angle is,